What is the worst way to go to space? But before we talk about that, we need to understand the space is quite huge, and we as a humans have a relentless ability to go onto the space. We have sent the Voyager to the space, humans in the space, humans on the moon. But when you think about it, we have not even scratched even the tiniest surface, not even the 1% of the space available to us. Space is huge, and sometimes we can't even fathom how huge the space is. To give it a perspective, Earth is huge. If you keep walking, it will take a long time for you to cover even the Earth. Of course, when you go through a rocket, the speed is humongous, magnanimous. But even that speed is very small compared to the speed of light. And when you think about it, the speed of light is also very tiny in the space of the universe. Even with the light speeds, you can't reach the end of the space. So yes, right now with our capability and ability, and of course we have a hard limit because of the speed of light. Even if we have a technology to go at the maximum speed which is available to us by the universe, speed of light, uh, what we know that it we will never reach the end of it, and the space is expanding. So even if we reach the end of the space as we know today, because the space is ending, the things on it will be far away from us, and it is expanding at the rate larger than the speed of light. So therefore, there are some things which even if we achieve the speed of light, we'll never be able to reach. It's almost impossible. But how about a wormhole? You transcend space. You don't travel at the speed of light. You just vanish and get recreated somewhere else, and maybe that's how you can achieve the space. And that is a very fancy thing, and it's a very hopeful thing. But as of now, it is not the uh, reality for all the space and technology we have available to us. So the space travel is slow. It will take time, and perhaps will never reach there. And that is not to say that it is a very sad state of affairs. It is a good state of affairs. Perhaps we don't need to know. We don't need to get to the destination to know about space. We know about the space because the light travels, and because of the distance, we know about everything. We know about the distance, space, and we can have the estimation of how what is made of. We have a lot of information, but the only thing is we can't go and harness it. And perhaps maybe we are not supposed to harness it. We don't know, because the speed of light is limited unless we harness some another scientific phenomenon like wormhole or something entirely different which we have not yet discovered. Space travel is kind of limited. There's only so much far away we can go. Or perhaps we need to have some kind of ingenuity, and the question of immortality. If we can somehow expand our life, which we have to expand to a very large number of times, because the space travel is very boring and it will take millions and billions of years. So immortality to such an extent is also seemingly impossible as of now. And perhaps we might not achieve it. And even if we achieve it, then there will be no need for other people. And then perhaps you would be immortal over here, and you would make the earth very beautiful and sustainable because you are immortal. And instead of spending all your energy going to the space to a far off distance for a so long time, you would end up here, and you'd put all your energy here. So the worst way to go to space is to think that there is something better out there. We don't know about the better, but it's different. It's humbling nature, it's big, it's vastness, and it gives us the perspective that we are nothing and we are everything. We are nothing in the sense that space is so big, and whatever happens in this tiny earth doesn't impact or affect the vast space which we have available to us. But the space and the universe is only in existence because we view it from our eyes. If we as an observer were not there, who would observe? So in a way, we are a small and tiny insignificant things, and perhaps we are the most significant thing in the universe, in the space itself. So the worst way to go to space is try to think that we can somehow capture the magnus opus of Earth. But other than that, it's a beautiful romantic gesture. It's fascinating, and from our limited explorative capabilities, we are pushing the edge of the space, and that's what we humans do. From our ancestors, we came to such a long time, and we are keep developing new things, and we are keep improving whatever we think should not be improved, and we are doing this with the quality and ability of ourselves because we are curious, and we go into the unknown, and sometimes we don't know if there is some hopeful end over there available, but we still go there because we are curious and we are humans. And perhaps the best way to go to space, and the best reason perhaps to go to space, is we are humans and we are exploring, and that's what we do. That's not maybe not the right thing to do, maybe the worst thing to do, maybe a silly thing to do, maybe something most of us will never experience because it's only a few people will ever go to space. But that's never the point. We as a species are exploring, and whenever we go to the edge, we discover something, we find out something, we push ourselves and make something amazing, like GPS. GPS is only possible because we keep doing space exploration. So therefore, we keep getting new things for ourselves and for human ingenuity. So yes, when you think about it, space is large, space is empty, and perhaps there's nothing out there. And perhaps if we can't accomplish many of the things we want to achieve or we hope to achieve, maybe a next planet, we don't know where or how much it would be habitable or not. Like in Interstellar movie, we go there and thinking it's an habitable planet, and it's just a big fat joke over there. But that's not the point. We will keep exploring, we'll keep finding things in the space, trying to understand, because that's what we do. We go to the frontiers of everything: ocean, earth, sky. Sky means space. So we will never stop, and the no other species dare to do anything differently. They keeping on the cycle of repetition: live, die, replicate. But we humans think beyond that. We think, we give importance to ourselves and also to the surroundings, and we try to learn and push in boundaries, and we try to live our life in addition to these three basic things. A deer doesn't sleep at night and see the stars and moons and wonder, but we do. And we think a lot of things. We have ingenuity and thinking capabilities for many things, and maybe it is helping us, maybe it is not. But it's not about it's good, right, or bad decision, or whatever it is. We do things because we are humans, and we are wired this way. If for nothing else, we will keep exploring, and there will be naysayers why put so much money on space exploration, uh, and waste your money, because that's a very huge financial thing also. But it's fine, because the maybe we don't get anything out of it, but that's okay. That's okay. We as a species are keep exploring, and that has made us reach this point today in our day and life. We have a smartphone in our hand, and we are having a conversations through miles and miles. That is possible, and only because we keep on exploring, and that's the only thing we have to do, and we need to keep doing it. So as a space exploration might be tricky, it is hard, billions of dollars, and there are many better things to do. And the way we are choosing to go to space is because of competition, comparison, and maybe not all the right reasons. But at the deep heart of it, there is human ingenuity, human curiosity, adaptation, learning, pushing the boundary. And if you think, come to a conclusion about it, the worst way to go to space is thinking that it's a waste. It's not a waste. The only way to go to space perhaps is with hope and explorative mind, and maybe the path which you choose is bad or worse or worst. it doesn't matter. At the end of it, you explore the space, you explore yourself, and it's the best thing to do. Keep exploring.